Welcome to Din's Talk, the space where soul wisdom meets bold action. I'm Mia Dins, your host, here to ignite your fire, help you claim your power, and guide you to take unstoppable steps towards your dream. Every episode is designed to awaken your purpose, fuel your passion, and spark transformation in your life. It's time to step into your truth and never stop. Let's dive in.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode on Din's Talk. Well, actually, I wasn't planning to do an episode today or record anything, but I felt a strong guidance and urge to record this right now because I had a massive download, massive realizations and shifting and changes going on. And I thought whoever needs to hear this will receive this and gets activated, maybe something that you need to hear and that you need right now because you're going through the same or something similar. You know how it is when we start sharing things. This is the most profound thing we can do, and the sharing and hearing someone else's story really and being raw. Like I am now, very raw, nothing bland or scripted or whatever. I took down a couple of points because there was so much coming through the last couple of days. But first and foremost, for anybody who's tuning in or listening or watching this video, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anybody who has not seen me before, I'm Mia and I'm an intuitive soul guide. I have my own method of the quantum embodiment. I bridge the body, so the physical part with the energetic part. I'm really focused on the energetic body because it has been something I neglected so much. And I feel like most of us do. And realizing that we can never override the energetic body, no matter how much we do on the outside. And believe me, I'm a champion at that, trying to hustle, to do more, always looking in the external. What can I change? Something needs to change, right? When we feel stuck, but it is always starting internally. So what I wanted to share is that resting, slowing down is one of the hardest things for me to do. And I'm sure there are many of you out there who can relate to that. And even though I got a lot better with doing it, and resting doesn't mean to lie on the couch all day and watch TV. No, not at all. And for me anyways, this is not my way of resting. But it's about really slowing down, and not just like physically, but really internally as well. And that I realized, even though I have done a lot of slowing down, but I still was operating a lot from hustle, trying to achieve, or I need to earn my rest. I need to earn worthiness by doing something, even small things. And it showed up very, very subtle and very subtle, sneaky ways. And as you guys know, everything has a ripple effect on every area of our life. So even like let's say a silly example, I need to go for a walk so I can earn rest, like kind of thing. It sounds very silly, but this is basically how my system, how I energetically was still, or am still operating in some shape or form. And I was like, I'm so done with it. My body was really, really needing slowing down. And the more I was trying to push or still clinging on to the hustle, because that's what we conditioned to believe, right? The harder we work, the more success we will have, or in order to be successful or get something out of life, we have to work really, really hard. And don't get me wrong, naturally, I love working. I love doing things. I love to dig my teeth into something and get it done. But there's a difference when you come from an energy of like, wow, this is nourishing me, this is energizing me, this is passion, and you really forget time and all of that, rather than I need to do it in order to feel worthy, to feel like I have done something, or whatever it is, whatever conditioning you're running. And this is so powerful when you really see that, because no matter where you are, no matter if you change places, if you start a new project, you will always build with the same energy. And that took me so long now to realize, even for people. Okay, right, I have my nomadic lifestyle since a couple of years, and it looks to the outside, oh my gosh, she's seeing so many different countries. But to be honest, guys, just recently I realized I just built a jail, a nicer looking prison, another job, another job. And there was no holiday pay and there was no sick leave, nothing like that, like a real employment. So because I was never able to really enjoy the places. There was a couple of days here and there, but I never was able to really, really fully let go, because constantly I was in this hustle mode, because my what I'm building is all depending on me and centered around me. And that is not how I want it to be. And I only realized that recently, how, like, I really admitted it, that this is what was happening. So I was actually I built my own jail. I didn't feel free. Yes, of course. It's nice. I can work from anywhere, and I was traveling and things like that. That's definitely freedom. And it's like a nicer prism, basically. And so I had this realization, I need to change something. And naturally, because the conditioning is like, do more, hustle, I would think like, oh, I need to change my system, my strategy, something in the external, but it really is the internal work where it starts. And then from there, you will take the action. You will come from a nourished place. You will make decisions from a place of relaxation, of feeling safe, not survival, not needing to prove, feeling already whole and worthy. And it is a full-on recalibration. My nervous system doesn't feel safe with that yet. It feels like this is danger. So the moment I slow down, the moment I don't feel like I'm worthy because I haven't done enough, it feels like dangerous. And this is a very natural process because it's familiar. I'm so familiar with hustle and always doing and pushing that, like, doing less and taking more pauses and being relaxed, coming from a relaxed state, feels like, ooh, danger. So my work right now is, and I channeled that yesterday for myself, I really sat down, I did deep journaling, really was facing myself, writing everything down, all the things that I no longer want to tolerate, all the things that I'm doing that are not serving me, overriding my body still very much, even though I feel like I'm very connected in ways and have a great relationship, but I'm still operating in some shape or form on old systems and belief systems, and energetically for sure. And so the recalibration right now may sound funny, weird from the outside, but it is really about slowing down, allowing more rest than I think I need. It's not from the mind, literally letting my body even more being the guide. It is my measurement. It's my GPS. It's my temple will really tell me yes or no, and really not questioning it, not coming in with the mind, but I have to allow that. It's really, really hard. I need a lot more rest and not a lot more sleep at the moment, which is uncomfortable for me to allow at first. And the second step is also doing more energetic work, like really feeling into what would that version do when she's nourished? How does she structure her day? How does she think? How does she make decisions? How does she take care of herself and things like that? This is already powerful where we underestimate that. Even I do always still underestimate this, even though I know it's very powerful to do. And I haven't done it fully the last couple of weeks or month even. It was always like half. I'm gonna admit that I saw that when I was reflecting. And that's why it's really powerful when you have those honest conversations with yourself. Then you can really see, hey, I actually haven't done that fully. So of course, it's all like half, and it's very confusing because your reality will always reflect back what's going on within you. And the other step is to then, when I feel like it gets uncomfortable, or my old self will try to pull me back into the hustle, or like, oof, I need to do something now, but from a hustle kind of energy, to hand it over to God, universe, whatever you subscribe to, and ask God, okay, God, I surrender this to you. You have a much, much better plan than I do. And show me, help me to receive, to allow. And I do, that is very powerful. And it's not because you don't do anything, because then you have to be open to the guidance that will come. And that can come in any shape or form. Maybe it will come up like, create this content, like in my case, or contact this person, or if you're looking for a job, apply for this job here, or whatever, and then act on it as well. So that is a different, you're coming then from a place of allowing rather than I need to, and I am trying to manage it, because I really caught myself, and this may resonate with you, how I was still trying to manage so much. And there were also moments, and I'm going to admit that when I was doing a lot of work, joining a couple of webinars, where always this question came up: what is your future? What do you want to create within the next 12 months? What is this vision? And yes, I do have visions and there are things, but these questions always make me super uncomfortable. And it is really hard for me to sit down and write it down and be really specific, even though it's actually fun, supposed to be fun, because like there's no limit. You can completely dream everything and put it down on paper. And I realized that, and I was avoiding that too, because I was trying to use the logical mind to think, but this is not possible. How is it supposed to happen in 6 months or 3 months or 12 months, whatever? And that is that is the fun part, actually, to really let this go and completely dream and come from a place of infinite possibilities. And sometimes, because it's so big and beyond what you can imagine now with your limitations, sometimes it's also quite fun to put down, I just call in the highest timeline, my highest version, my highest future version that is already living in the future. And I cannot fathom it right now, put it into words, because it's so big. I can't. And that is powerful too. And I have done that a couple of times. And the things that happened after were beyond. Honestly, I did it a couple of weeks ago and also rested that weekend. More allowed time, spend time with friends, nourishing my body, going to the gym, doing all these beautiful things, and do, of course, my work too, but from a very nourished place. And like, I got all these opportunities to do house sittings all over the world. I didn't even put anything out there. People would literally contact me and ask me, hey, do you want to stay in America? You can live here for free on my farm, do this and that. Or do you want to come to Romania? Or do you want to come here, there, Thailand, all these places? And I was like, wow. And that was beyond what I could even imagine, because I didn't even think about these places or anything like that. So, and it doesn't mean you have to jump on these opportunities. I didn't. It wasn't aligned with me. But just seeing how energy matches that when you start literally letting go and coming from a place of alignment with your soul. It's so different. And guys, I know I'm sitting here talking about it, but it's really, really hard for me to do. It's really hard. And I'm sure you can relate. And from the outside, it may look like people think, what? It's hard for you to relax? Yes, it is. It is really, really hard. And relaxing, there's relaxing and relaxing. It's like you can relax from the outside and be like, oh, I'm just going to watch a movie. But internally, you're still like, thinking about things, or it's running the subconscious. You're trying to figure out things. Your actually nervous system is not relaxing. But then there's the relaxing where you completely let go and you are feeling whole in whatever situation you're in, whatever you're doing right now. There's no need for you to control. It's very, very different. Two different things, completely different things. And yeah, this is where I'm at right now. And this is my task this week. So you will be my witness, like, to really recalibrate this nervous system. This is the work. It's not about trying to do more on the outside and trying to control again, because I have done that my entire life, literally. So it's time to do something different. And I will definitely keep you posted. So maybe this inspires you. I felt guided to share this in a little episode. These are the steps I'm doing. So literally allow the slowing down, and in whatever shape or form. Maybe you need more rest. Maybe you need to spend more time in nature. Maybe you need to just do things slower. Like, instead of doing 10 things, just do 3 things on your list and be okay with that. Literally be okay with that. Don't go like when you are still frantic and worry about everything, it's not going to work. Then do the energetic work, journal. Ask yourself these questions, like, what would your highest version do? How would that feel actually? How would it feel to have a relaxed day? What would your day look like doing this? When the hustling comes back in, your old version wants to take over, hand it over. If it's in form of prayer, maybe an affirmation, whatever works for you, do that. Or shake it off. There's so many million different beautiful tools that you can use how to do that, and repeat it over and over again. And this is the way. This is like a soul gym. This is like a gym for you to train that muscle, like, really energetically. And yeah. So guys, I just want to share that, keep it very short, and just be also super raw. To be really honest, guys, I was not feeling like going on camera today. Absolutely not. I am having my moon, like my period. I need more rest. I wasn't feeling going on camera. There was lots of ego coming in, lots of sabotaging, like, oh, I look not great, or I look squishy or tired, whatever. But still, the message was so strong that I took my ego out of this, because it's not about me, absolutely not about me. It's more about the medicine that I can share, an inspiration, a download that may help And if it's helping one person that tunes in or listens to this video, clicks on the video right now, and you feel activated, something in you steers up, something in you is like, wow, I needed to hear this. Maybe it's one word, maybe it's a sentence, maybe it's nothing. That's totally cool. And maybe even you get triggered. Maybe there's someone who absolutely disagrees with that. That's fine too. We need polarity, guys. It's not about you have to agree with everything that I'm saying or downloading or channeling, whatever. But please, I'm always loving to hear from you guys, to put it in the comments, contact me directly, email me, message me on my socials, whatever feels comfortable, and share this with anybody who needs to hear that. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because that helps to put this message more out there and get further outreach so other beautiful souls can benefit from that. And also, guys, if you haven't tried this yet, but I have this body connection audit, which are just 10 powerful journal questions. And I just did them recently to connect with the body and how you actually talk to your body, tune into your body. When have you been the last time really, really present in your body? And you can have this free on my website under my freebies. It's a body connection audit. Download for free. And there's also a 7-day reset included, just with simple prompts for 7 days to start to reconnect with your body, with yourself through your body. Actually, very powerful. And also there are 2 guided activations. One is to recalibrate your nervous system. The other one is to really connect with your soul. They are 3-minute longs. You can do them whenever and how many times you like. They're really powerful. And I would love to hear from you if that works for you or what your feedback is, what you experience. So really love that, and have a look around. There are more freebies available on my website. I will also drop everything below in the description box. And I have a new digital online course available, Capacity Code, because it is all about increasing your capacity to receive and to hold more, whatever it is you want to call in your life and desire. And it is a course that you can do on your own, 5 modules. You can binge them. You can do them in over a couple of months, weeks. You can do them as much and as often as you like, and you have access to it for your lifetime. You also can find more information on my website there, and it's only $111 and it's a very powerful container with lots of resources, and you also can connect with me there if you wish to work with me. And this is all I wanted to share for now. There's a lot of more exciting stuff coming up, but I will keep you posted on my next episodes. And if you haven't tuned in to my latest episode with Devorah, who shares her healing journey when she has multiple sclerosis, losing her eyesight, and many, many more things, but how she actually healed, well, her body healed itself because she gave this space. It's just a remarkable story. You don't want to miss that. And she has so much wisdom to share now as an intuitive medium as well, living in Israel as well at the moment. Beautiful, powerful soul. And yeah, I dropped the link below as well. And I hope you enjoyed this little drop-in message, very spontaneous here for me too. And thank you again for listening. And I love you so, so much. Until next time.
Thank you for tuning in to Din's Talk. I hope today's conversation sparked something within you. Remember, you have the power to align with your soul, take bold action, and live a life fueled by passion. Don't forget to subscribe, share with others, and leave a comment if this episode resonated with you. And as always, do it, never stop. Until next time, keep claiming your fire and your power.